Okay, let's go ahead and use our parenthetical promise. So for this one, we're going to have parentheses and a plus, parentheses and a plus, parentheses. For this one, we're going to have parentheses and a minus, parentheses and a minus, parentheses. And then this one, since we already have parentheses, I'm going to change them into brackets. So I'm going to have brackets with a little exponent of 2, and then parentheses times, parentheses times, parentheses. All right, let's go ahead and put in our values. For K, we're going to have a 5. For G, we have a -2. And for P, we have a -1. This is going to be 5, -2, and -1. 5 and -2 and -1. So this is what your sheet should look like. And now it's just time to do the math. So we don't need to leave change opposite here at all because everything's already plus signs. And so we just do the work. Well, 5, which is positive, plus a -2, the signs are different. When signs are different, we find the difference, which means we do not add them and get 7. We need to subtract them. 5 take away 2 is 3, and it keeps the sign of the bigger number, which is positive. And now we have the last step, 3 plus -1. And I'm going to let you do that. Just remember the signs are different again, so we find the difference. All right, moving on here, we are definitely going to need to leave change opposite. We do not do that though until we've got all our values in. So we don't start messing it with it up here. We mess with it once the values are in. So we're going to leave change opposite. And we've got one more set. Leave change opposite. Okay, so this actually was a whole lot easier than this one because they're all positives now. We have 5 plus 2 plus 1. You can do that. Last one, order of operations says we take care of whatever is inside the parentheses or brackets first. So when we do that, we have a positive 5 times a -2. Remember your integer, Fox. I haven't brought that up in a while, but remember, if you've got a positive and negative, then that means that you would not look at those things and this would be the one that's left. So 5, which is positive, times -2, that's a -10. And a -10 times a -1 is a +10. It honestly wouldn't have mattered, the sign in here, because we're going to raise it to the second power. And anything times itself is going to give you a positive answer. This, my friends, is not 20. I did see that a few times. Remember, anything to the second power means you're multiplying it by itself. Hope this helps.